Good afternoon, Wolfpack family. I'd like to begin with something that anthropologist Arnold van Gennep taught us, that every culture has its rite of passage. Those formal moments that mark our movement from one stage of life to the next. So today, here we are sitting and standing in perhaps the most classic rite of passage, our graduation ceremony. And if you're anything like me, it still feels a little surreal. Many of us in this room have spent years studying people, their behavior, the institutions, their histories, their inequalities, their cultures, and yes, even their chaos. Through sociology and anthropology, we learned that the real world is not something we enter when we graduate. We've been in the real world since the moment we stepped onto this campus. Every class, every conversation, every pack-a-palooza, every moment of doubt, and every unexpected breakthrough. That was real life shaping us. As a summer 2025 graduate who started college as a 2020 high school graduate, this moment means something different to me. My first big rite of passage was taken by a global pandemic. I never walked the stage. I never felt the weight of a diploma in my hand. I never had the collective breath of, we made it. And because I missed that celebration, I convinced myself that I didn't need this one either. I told myself, what's another milestone I skipped? But this is where sociology stepped in and reminded me of W.E. Du Bois said, understanding ourselves require understanding our place in the world. Celebrations aren't small, they're cultural symbols. They're markers of survival, achievement, and transition. So standing here today isn't just for me, it's for that version who once wondered if I ever get a moment like this. And I know I'm not the only one who walked a long, complicated road to this seat. We've all had those long nights where we questioned everything from our majors, our futures, our sanity. We've all heard someone ask, so what can you even do with a sociology or anthropology degree? We smiled politely, but deep down we knew the truth. These degrees are superpowers. We see people for who they are and who they have the potential to become. We understand systems, the ones that oppress, the ones that uplift, the ones who still waiting to be transformed. We ask the questions that matter. We don't just read headlines, we look at original data. We don't see behavior, we see structure, context, history, humanity. Anthropology taught us what it means to just be human. Sociology taught us what it means to be in society. Together, they taught us that our lives are part of a much bigger story, one we now have the skills to read, critique, and rewrite. As my favorite poet, Nikki Giovanni, once said, a lot of people resist transition and therefore never allow themselves to enjoy who they really are. We look around this room, we transitioned, we endured, we transformed. We did not quit, even though we thought we might. And while we each walked the stage as individuals, none of us arrived here alone. Our professors pushed us, questioned us, challenged us, and believed in us. Our advisors guided us. Our friends listened to our rants about research papers that were definitely going to be the end of us. Our families and supporters prayed, hoped, encouraged, fed, and cheered us on. This degree is not just a credential. It is proof that we learn how to think deeply, critique thoughtfully, emphasize genuinely, and engage with the world's responsibilities. So, to the graduating class of sociology and anthropology, as we step into our next chapters, whatever they may be, I hope we carry the words of James Baldwin, who wrote, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, and nothing can be changed unless it is faced." We are the ones trained to face things, to understand things, to name things, to change things. Let us use that training not just for professional success, but for deeper relationships, better communication, stronger communities, and a more humane world. Today is not just a rite of passage, it is a reminder that we are capable, resilient, brilliant, and powerful beyond measure. Congratulations, Wolfpack. We didn't just study humanity, we became fuller versions of ourselves in the process, and I'm honored to be standing here with you.